Welcome to your Yoga Nidra practice for today. My name is Christine. It's an honor and privilege to support you in creating sacred space for you to deeply relax the body and mind, to soothe the nervous system, and to rest back into your true nature as awareness itself. I would like to honor you in choosing to show up for yourself, to practice the art of transformational sleep which renews. It is time to relax. Give yourself permission to slow down and be fully present here, just as you are. Today's practice is designed to support you in harnessing a deep sense of calm, peacefulness, and ease, to support you in loosening the grip on attachment to outcome, to destination, to arriving somewhere other than where you are right in this moment. You have arrived. You are here now. There is nowhere else to be. Nothing to do. Just let yourself be. In the ancient yogic text, the Bhagavad Gita, one of the essential wisdom practices offered is this concept of acting for the sake of acting, rather than for the imagined result. So we walk for the joy of walking. We sit for the joy of sitting. We do what we do because it is what we do. It is what we love to do. This invites us to observe our hidden motivations behind our actions, whether those be to achieve something, to get somewhere, prove something, to check that thing off the list or reach that milestone. As we come to see and recognize these underlying motives, we can cultivate greater mindfulness, release our attachment to the fruits of our actions, and free ourselves to live a life that is fully present, a life that is calmly resilient within and without, in no hurry to reach a particular destination, but truly savoring the depth of experience available each moment, each breath, each step on the unfolding journey. So, without further ado, let's begin. By now, you may have already settled back into the safety, the support, the sanctuary of your cozy little cocoon. You may be lying down in Shavasana on your yoga mat, or you may have found a comfortable reclined position on your couch or using props to support you, or perhaps you're cozied up in your bed in preparation for sleep. It's important to ensure that you are as comfortable as possible and that you remain warm as the body naturally cools down as we move into deeper brainwave states. Spare no effort here in creating your Yoga Nidra nest, for the more relaxed you are, the more you are able to slow the mind down and rest back into the liminal state of Yoga Nidra. We will now begin a technique of tensing and relaxing different areas in the body. Take a deep breath in to fill the lungs. Pausing at the top of the inhalation and retaining the breath, then squeeze and tense all the muscles in your face. Purse your lips, squeeze your eyes closed, scrunch your nose, and then exhale to release everything. Moving to the shoulders, arms, and hands, and taking another deep breath in. Retaining the breath at the top of the inhalation and contracting all the muscles in your arms and making fists with the hands. Exhale to let it all go. Moving to the legs and feet. Deep breath in. Pause. Retain the breath. Now contract all the muscles in your legs and curl your toes. Exhale and release everything. Now the entire torso. Deep breath in. Retain the breath. Now tense and contract your abdomen, back, chest, and glutes. Exhale to let it all go. Last round, whole body now. Deep breath in. Retain the breath. Now tense everything. Face, arms, legs, torso. Hold. Hold. And exhale. Let everything go. Feel a wave of relaxation sweep from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. Start to welcome a sense of heaviness in the body and sensing the support of the earth beneath you. Stable, unconditionally able to support the weight of your body. Welcome here a sense of being held. And begin shifting from the world of thinking to the world of sensing and feeling. Thoughts quieting down, dissolving into heart. As you give your intuitive heart permission to guide you as you journey onward, inward. Your day thus far fading into the background. Feel your eyelids get heavy. Eyes sinking down and back. Releasing the muscles in the forehead and around and behind the eyes. Relaxing the jaw and the muscle of the tongue. Tension unwinding. Whole body softening, sinking. The magnetic pull of the earth pulling you deeper into relaxation. Whole body sinking, naturally conforming to the landscape of support beneath you. Invite stillness into your body. Be aware of the space your body is occupying. Begin to welcome all the layers of sound around you. Both ears open, receptive, listening, biologically attuned to pick up sound vibrations. Notice the sounds closest to you. notice the sounds just outside the space you're in. Sounds from far off in the distance. Just let all the sounds be there. We'll now begin to invite in Brahmari pranayama, the bee breath, an audible breath technique that uses vibrational tone to stimulate the pituitary and pineal glands, as well as the vagus nerve, creating a soothing and calming effect. It sounds like this. On an exhalation, keeping the lips closed and humming. When you are ready, taking a deep breath in through the nose, closing the lips and beginning. Let's do 4 more rounds. One more. And release. Feel the vibration at your mind's eye center and in your throat. Awareness migrating now to the altar of your heart center. Feel your physical heart. Sense the energy of your sacred heart as you begin to attune to the pearls of wisdom shimmering here. What is needed here in this very moment? Let your intuitive heart speak to and through you as you begin to call forth your sankalpa, a heartfelt intention or resolve. Today, you may choose to work with I am awakened to the richness of the present moment. I savor each step along the journey. I am awakened to the richness of the present moment. I savor each step along the journey. Silently repeat your sankalpa 3 times. The seed has been planted. Let it go. Let it be. we will begin a rotation of consciousness. Welcome awareness to saturate each part in the body, moving from point to point as I name it. Could you bring all of your attention to sensations inside the mouth? Tip of the tongue, root of the tongue, the teeth and the gums, the ceiling and the floor of the mouth, inside both cheeks, sensing the upper lip, bottom lip, whole lower jaw and chin, sensing both ears, the outer folds of the ears, ear lobes, and deep into the inner ears. Sensing both ears open and receptive, listening intimately. Notice the space between the ears and sense that the mind could soften open like an unfurling flower. Sensing the back of the head, crown of the head, the entire scalp and hair. Sensation soaking across the forehead. Sense your third eye center, the clearing between the brows. Third eye center. And then feel both eyebrows, temples, cheekbones, both eyes, the eyelids and eyelashes, the eyeballs themselves, relaxing down and back. Warm orbs of sensation. Back to the third eye center, to the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, both nostril flares, and the airflow inside the nostrils. Cool on the inhalation, warm on the exhalation. Inhaling through the nostrils up to the third eye center. And then attention migrating to the throat center, center of the throat. And sensing the back of the neck, the cervical spine, both collar bones, heart center, sensing both sides of the chest, both shoulder blades and the upper back, both shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of the hands, backs of the hands, the tips of both thumbs, tips of the index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, little fingers, sensing the tips of all 10 fingers simultaneously. The tips of all 10 fingers and the space between the fingers. Sensing the energy here in the hands. Awareness migrating back to your heart center. Heart center. Notice your heart beating. Lungs breathing. And sensing the whole rib cage and the diaphragm. Rising and falling with the breath. Both sides of the waist, navel center, sensing deep into the body, into the vital organs, the low belly, the low back, and the whole pelvic bowl. Sensing the glutes and both hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, soles of the feet, tops of the feet, the tips of the big toes, tips of the second toes, third toes, fourth, tips of the baby toes, sensing all 10 toes simultaneously. All 10 toes and the space between the toes. Could you begin to welcome sensation in the entire left hemisphere of the body now? As if the entire right side of the body could fade into the background. Whole left hemisphere of the body illuminated with sensation and awareness. Whole left hemisphere. Now sense awareness shift from the left hemisphere to the right hemisphere of the body. Left hemisphere fading into the background. Whole right hemisphere of the body illuminated with sensation and awareness. Whole right hemisphere. Awareness shifting back to the whole left hemisphere of the body and the right hemisphere of the brain simultaneously. Left hemisphere of the body, right hemisphere of the brain simultaneously. And back to the right hemisphere of the body and the left hemisphere of the brain simultaneously. Right hemisphere of the body, left hemisphere of the brain simultaneously. Could you begin to welcome sensations throughout the whole body now? Left hemisphere, right hemisphere, the front of the body, the back of the body, deep into the body and the whole surface of the body's skin. Whole body now, shimmering with aliveness. Whole body illuminated with sensation and awareness. Trillions of cells radiant with awareness. Vital, shimmering, vibrating together. Become empty. Sense the breath as it enters your body. Follow the path of the breath from the tip of the nostrils all the way to the lungs. Feel your belly, rib cage, and chest gently expanding and contracting. Rhythmic. Sense the subtle rise and fall of the diaphragm. Welcome the peaceful, already happening rhythm of breath. And begin to count the breath down from 10 to 1. Inhaling 10. Exhaling 10. Inhaling 9. Exhaling 9. Continuing down to 0. If you lose track, begin again at 10. Releasing the count, breath returns to its natural rhythm, easeful, effortless. in your mind's eye, begin to see a dark screen before you. As you begin to welcome the following imagery, projecting impressions onto this black screen like you would a movie. A brilliant turquoise, green, purple, and blue peacock. A brilliant turquoise, green, purple, and blue peacock. A juicy pomegranate. A juicy pomegranate. Steam rising from a natural hot spring. Steam rising from a natural hot spring. Sunlight peeking in through the trees. Sunlight peeking in through the trees. A red fox. A red fox. A white rose. A white rose. A dark, wet cave. A dark, wet cave. A 3,000-year-old redwood tree. A 3,000-year-old redwood tree. A 100-year-old tortoise. A 100-year-old tortoise. A blood moon. A blood moon. A newborn child. A newborn child. The Milky Way galaxy glittered across the night sky. The Milky Way galaxy glittered across the night sky. A dark, expansive void. A dark, expansive void. The cosmic womb. The cosmic womb. Resting now, ever so deeply, into the wisdom revealed in stillness. Returning to your deepest knowing. accept that you are timeless, eternal awareness, limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant. You are that. Limitless, infinite, powerful, abundant. You are that. You are it. Remember your sankalpa. Perhaps calling back the following. I am awakened to the richness of the present moment. I savor each step along the journey. Calling your sankalpa back in 3 times or more like a mantra, welcoming it to be already here. And so it is. Let it go. Let it be free. Bring your attention back to your breath. And start to count up from 1 to 10. Inhaling 1. Exhaling 1. Awareness rising. Inhaling 2. Exhaling 2. Breath beginning to deepen. Continuing all the way up to 10. Slowly rising. Refreshed. Renewed. releasing the breath count, let's take a few deep breaths in through the nose and we'll sigh them out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Audible sigh out through the mouth. Let's do that a couple more times. In your mind's eye, see your body resting on the ground. Notice the space your body is occupying. Feel the density of the earth beneath you. Feel the weight of your body. Sensing your environment now, notice the air as it gently caresses your face. Notice the layers of sounds around you. Any fragrances or aromas. When you feel ready, begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, slowly welcoming yourself back. Notice the qualities of your experience, how quiet the mind is, how calm the breath is. How does the nervous system feel? How does the body feel? Give yourself plenty of time to return to normal waking brainwave states. Savor the liminal and enjoy the journey. I want to thank you so much for choosing to be here today to practice transformational sleep. I so look forward to practicing with you again very soon. So much love. Be well. Namaste.